Hey guys, and welcome back. Today we got Imperialdramon versus VenomMyotismon, and whose cheeks are gonna get clapped today? That's always a question here. And here we go, launching an Analog Youth, new one from EX that just came out. Actually, a really good card, especially for purple, just because you build up your trash much quicker. So here we go. Start off my turn, left at 2 memory, and man, this Imperialdramon deck, now with the EX1 support, has become so much faster and so much nastier. And here we go, I drop a Wormon here. I actually do have a Wormon just to help get me a level 4, level 5 when it gets deleted. Not only that, I feel like now you can kind of use green a little more because the EX1, XVmon, and Stingmon, you can Digivolve on top of them. You don't have to really worry about getting a Stingmon, since they can both evolve from blue or green rookies. So that's just fantastic. So here you go, I move up Vmon here and go into Stingmon. See, so that's what I mean. Although it's green, you can Digivolve on top of a level 3 blue or a level green. Beautiful, there we go. Kick off his effect. And here we go. I actually do pulling a... That was a lot of pulling. I end up pulling a Imperialdramon and I grab him and I play a Madoki Betamon. And here we go. Oh, he's at 3. And his dice was bugging me that I wasn't set on 1. I guess it's like some OCD type of thing. And here we go. He plays Purple Memory Boost. And I was thinking, okay, why'd you play it if I have a Madoki? But here we go. He ends up picking a champion. So here I'm thinking, okay, he's looking for cards, which he was, because in a few seconds he ends up dropping that Wizardmon he just picked up. And that Wizardmon is pretty nasty. Here we go. That Wizardmon, if I'm not wrong, it gives all the level, I believe, all the Rush Digimon. Not the Rush. It gives all the Retaliation Digimon Rush, which goes hand in hand with the new VenomMyotismon that just came out. Here we go. I go into XVmon, goes to 0. Or I go to 0, and then I go into that Imperialdramon, leave him at 3 since he's gonna end up at 3 anyway. Get my draw, and he kicks off with his turn. So now here he can activate his memory boost if he needs the extra memory. Goes and Digivolves into the new Myotismon, which is awesome. That one allows you to attack unsuspended Digimon. So you can see how that Wizardmon and the Myotismon, I probably have it wrong, but boom. Swing with that Imperialdramon. I'm like, okay, nothing activates yet. Go ahead, check it. Go into the promo Venom. And then here, I chose to Digivolve to the Imperialdramon just because I didn't want to get hit, since he has retaliation anyway. And not only that, obviously he's stronger than me, so he would still survive. So I end up unsuspending. I end up drawing from that Vmon. If I unsuspend during my main phase, I can attack. And then here I just choose to clash. So I choose to clash with this Venom, this new Venom. When he attacks, he plays a level 4 or lower from the trash. And okay, he's activating his effects. So yeah, so the strategy with this Venom is actually pretty nasty. You play a level 4, level 3 from the trash, like I was saying. Not only that, if they have retaliation, they gain Rush from the Wizardmon. And then the Myotismon, the ultimate Myotismon, he allows retaliation Mons to swing at unsuspended Digimon. So that's kind of the whole gimmick here with this Venom. And if you saw there a little earlier, we were a little late on activating the Analog Youth. I ended up Digivolving to Imperialdramon, so since it was pretty late, If he had activated, then I would not have been able to digivolve to Imperialdramon, therefore causing to, you know, turn the turn over to him. But since it was already too late, we just kind of ended up playing it how it was. So here we go, my turn here. And I move up that Imperialdramon. And anytime you have a Imperialdramon, especially that blue jamming one, that's just a free attack. And then I draw for having the Demi Vemon. When you attack and you have jamming, you can draw one. And then I go ahead and I Digivolve again, just because he runs retaliation. And I'm able to unsuspend myself. And in the beginning, I wasn't too sure how much I was gonna like this new EX1 Imperialdramon compared to the jamming one. But this one is really pretty nasty. If you unsuspend yourself, if you have a free trait in your Digivolution line, which you will, because they're all free, you will unsuspend yourself, and then you can suspend one of your Digimon, one of your opponent's Digimons. So if you play that right with an ultimate jamming, you're able to swing at that mon and then restand and attack again if you need to. So here we go, I hatch, got a Demi Vemon, and go into a Vemon. That's a really good Vemon. Gotta do an all 4 stack and throw him in there. So here we go, so I'm going to swing, use Imperialdramon's effect in a second to restand. Since I attack with jamming, since X Vemon gives him jamming, I get to draw, and here we go, I unsuspend, and now Vemon's effect kicks off, and I get 1 memory for unsuspending during my main phase. And then I go ahead and drop a Davis. Now here, I didn't go for the 2 swings just because I wasn't gonna be able to close out the game since he has a blocker. So I chose to give it another turn, and I was setting up hopefully to win next turn. So he hatches a Demi Vemon, Digivolves into a Sukaimon, and he goes into another Venom. So he swings here, he uses effect, and he brings back a Wizardmon. So he clashes into a Stingmon, and now he Digivolves to a Lady Devamon. Another great card for purple, allows you to like trash your deck quicker because of her effect. So I move up this Vemon, and I should have enough for game here since it's basically 4 swings. So I swing, I draw for the jamming, and then I restand for Imperialdramon. Clash, doesn't matter since I have jamming, and then I just go ahead and swing for game. He doesn't block because I have 2 other attackers. So here we go, match 2, hatches a Demi Meramon, and he goes for that Sora and Mimi. So here I think he bricked, and he was telling me how bad he bricked here. And of course, anytime your opponent bricks is when you want to do as much as you can. Go into this Vemon. Got 4 memory here. And I end up dropping this spicy card, Dracomon. Yes, it does work. You get any card with Dramon in its name. Since Imperialdramon is one and Imperialdramon is another one, you are able to get those 2. Or one of those 2. And here, this Davis just comes in clutch. Get 1 blue and 1 green Digimon. So yeah, it was a shame that Dracomon didn't work there, but you know, that's another option for you to run through your deck and get what you need. He hard plays Devamon, so here, like I said, he obviously bricked. However, he still has a Digimon that has retaliation, so I still gotta be careful so I don't, you know, get my Digimon deleted unnecessarily. And here I go for the Imperialdramon. Now this Imperialdramon has jamming, and now that Stingmon gives him piercing. So although Stingmon says it only gives piercing to an Imperialdramon, It also states if it has free in its trait, it also gets piercing. And since Imperialdramon has free, guess who has piercing? Yep. So this deck is just nasty. So here we go, and choose to move up, and go ahead and I swing. Obviously it doesn't matter since I have jamming, which is very annoying for this deck. Go into the EX1. So I Digivolve, so I suspend that Devamon. Obviously I'm not gonna attack it because I will die. And then I drew from unsuspending. And then I'm explaining what he has. So he has piercing, he doesn't have jamming, so I still gotta be careful here. But I swing, then I unsuspend from having a Imperialdramon, and I clash, of course, into a Zord. So there that goes. So you can see how that kind of messed me up. So I play another Dracomai here, hopefully this time it helps me, and it does, because I get that Imperialdramon right off the bat. Pick that up. And now hopefully I can start setting up again. He finally draws a rookie. He goes into the Gabumon. And he Digivolves to a Skull Greymon. He pops his memory boost, gains another 2. And here he comes, VenomMyotismon for 4. This card is really good against Imperialdramon or any deck that focuses on unsuspending, just because every time you basically suspend yourself or attack, you will lose a memory because of VenomMyotismon's effect. And here we go, I build up all the way back to Imperialdramon. Pass his turn, now he starts at 2. Brings up Gabumon. So another reason I don't attack with my Dracomons was just because with Sora and Mimi, if I don't have a level 4 or lower, he gets an extra 2 memory. So here he goes, he attacks security +2 or +1, run into Imperialdramon and another Imperialdramon. And then he plays a Gazimon. So here, I gotta remember, if I attack this Venom, he has retaliation. So here I go for the swing. I know his effect popped off. So my whole plan backfires here because I forget that Gazimon is there. So when I Digivolve to the Imperialdramon, I unsuspend. I was thinking I was going to get a memory here, which I don't. So that ends my turn, and I was like, damn it. So there goes, that could have been game there, but that Gazimon comes in clutch for him, and that's just me forgetting about it. So he swings again, checks 2, suspends Sora to draw 1 and trash 1. So he checks, goes into a Wormon and a Davis. Obviously David activates here, and I end up getting Imperialdramon and Stingmon. He attacks with Devamon and another Davis, and that's game. So that Gazimon came in clutch. Here we go, round 3, and I'm starting off here, going into a Demi Vemon. Drop a Vemon, draw, and I go ahead and I start off with the Davis. Give him a little more memory than I'd like to, but gotta do what you gotta do. I get an X Vemon here. Clearly I had no champions. And he also bricked here. So that sucks. No rookies. Could also been that he just dropped it to leave me at 1, but then I have Davis anyway, so Digivolve to XVmon, left at 1, and then I go into the Imperialdramon for 3, leaving him at 2. So again, I want to take advantage here since he is breaking, and he drops a Sora. So if I don't drop a level 4 or lower, he will gain 2 memory. Move up this Imperialdramon. I go ahead and I swing. And I go ahead for the Evo, go to 3, play out his effect. So I'm going to unsuspend him right now. And then I'm going to suspend that Venomon. And then Vemon's effect goes off, so I should gain a memory. And then Demi-Vemon. There's a lot of explanation going on here. I go ahead and I swing into that Venomon. And then I restand because I have Imperialdramon. And I have jamming, so I'm just going to go for it. And I go for that second swing. And then I drop a Wormmon to leave him at 2 also, so that Sora and Mimi don't activate and give him an extra 2 memory. So now there he goes, he just drops a Wizardmon. Sucks. Seems like a lot of his rookies were in the security. So now I unsuspend for turn, draw, hatch, get a Demi-Vemon going. And Digivolve to a Vemon. Go ahead and swing, unsuspend, run into a Sukaimon. Then go through his effects again, get a memory, so now I'm at 4. And then I go ahead and I swing again. And Night Raid, and he ends up playing finally a rookie from his trash. And then here, I go into an XVmon for the jamming. I don't want necessarily Wormmon to die just in case something happens. So I swing, get that jamming, runs into a Wizardmon. And then I go for the game for Lobomon and closing out the game. So there you go guys. Here's the deck list and I'll see you guys on the next one.